Students, welcome, English students, to another class brought to you by the most amazing website on the internet. Of course, I'm talking about verbling.com, where we have English teachers standing by, ready to work with you to help you improve your English skills 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So great. This class will be a good class for beginner students. Excuse me. So I am going to remember to speak slowly and clearly. We have a story that we are going to be reading, and what I am going to do is to copy, and then I am going to paste the text into the verbling.com chat box. And so, because I do not have the link for the document uploaded to the verbling.com website. So I want people to have access to the text so that they can copy and paste the text into a document on their computer so that they will be able to clearly read the text, and so that if you do not know a word, you can copy and paste the word into an online translator or into an online dictionary. The topic for this hour will be illegal fishing. Unfortunately, this is a problem in many places in the world where there is illegal fishing taking place. And we are also going to be watching a video, so please allow me to turn on the share screen. I would like to show everybody the microphone muting button. This will allow you to mute or turn off your microphone. You also have access to your microphone button below your video image. Please keep your microphone turned off unless you are speaking. And we have the YouTube application button, because later we are going to be watching a YouTube video. And so we have lots of things to read, lots of things to talk about. And so I would like to open up the document and have people start reading. And so I'm just going to bring the document up onto the share screen, and we will say hello to the first person who will do some reading for us. So, Edward, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Yes, hello, welcome. Could you please begin reading our document for us?
Yes.
Thank you.
The title?
Yes, please.
U.S. and the European Union to increase fight against illegal fishing.
Yeah, please continue. Thank you.
While learning English.
Yeah, and we say VOA.
VOA. VOA.
Okay, and I just wanted to point out to people that this is from an original radio broadcast on the 27th of September 2011. And so could you read the first part
Yes.
of this for us?
European Union officials estimate that 20% of all fish are caught illegal. They say honest fishermen and their communities lose as much as $23 billion worth of seafood every year. The European Union and the United States are among um, the world's largest importers of seafood.
Okay, thank you. No, great job with your pronunciation. Excellent. And so this is the issue that we're going to be talking about. And so could someone could someone please review the information here as to what the article is talking about? I'd ask all of the students to just turn on your microphone and explain one of the pieces of information that you see in the paragraph that Edward has just read for us.
Illegal fishing?
Yes, we're definitely talking about illegal fishing. Thank you. And some more information?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi,
Hi,
Geoff.
Julissa.
Yes, it says that according to the European Union, there is a percentage of 23% of fish that are caught in an illegal way.
Good. All right. So 20% of the fish that are caught illegally. So that's a high percentage. Okay. And some other information. Could someone else point out another piece of information from this article or from this paragraph? So Edward has pointed out that we're talking about illegal fishing, and Belisa has pointed out that 20% of all fish are caught illegally.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, Samir?
Yes, he said the fishermen and their communities lose more than $23 billion
Yes.
every of seafood every year.
Yes, great. And so as much as, so
As
up to $23 billion worth of seafood every year. All right,
Yes.
That's a huge loss. $23 billion loss. Okay, and great. The other piece of information? Could someone else, another one of the students, please point out the final piece of information that's in this paragraph? We're just talking about basic information here. Just
Okay.
turn on, yeah, great. Hello, Christian.
Okay. Hello. How are you?
Welcome. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Okay. The last part is about the two countries who are the most importers in the world. That countries are United States. The other is not a country. It's the European Union.
No, great, perfect job, thank you. And they are among the world's largest importers. Two of the world's largest importers of seafood. Okay, and that makes sense. All right, great. So this is the issue. So let's continue talking about this. And what I would like to do is to ask the next person. And Hein Pham, are you there? Could you please turn on your microphone so that we can hear you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, hello, welcome. Could you please read this for us?
Read.
Yes, please.
In September, they signed a joint agreement in Washington to increase cooperation against fish heresy. The problem is also known as illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, or IUU. Jan Lubchenco, the Undersecretary of Commerce for Oceans and Atmospheres, signed the agreement for the United States.
Okay, thank you. Excellent job with your pronunciation. All right, and so could people please take turns in reviewing or pointing out the information that's in this paragraph that Hein Pham has read for us? And just if I can ask students to please turn on and then turn off their microphones. We have quite a bit of, okay, that's better. So could someone point out one of the pieces of information that's in this paragraph?
Yes, it says that the United Europe,
The European Union?
yeah, European Union, and the USA have signed an agreement to work together against the fish illegal catch.
Sorry, the illegal, I didn't quite understand. Catch?
No. Yeah.
Oh,
the illegal catch of fish.
Right. Illegal fishing or, yeah, fish piracy. Okay, great, thank you. So there was an agreement signed between the United States and the EU. You can practice that too. The EU is what we say in English. All right, so they signed an agreement, and I just need to speak to Hein Pham.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm sorry, but you need to keep your microphone turned off unless you are speaking. So, Hein Pham, could you please turn off your microphone? Thank you. And then when you would like to speak, please turn on your microphone, speak, and then turn off your microphone after. Thank you. All right, and so we have an agreement for increased cooperation. What about some other information here? We have a few other students who haven't spoken. Sandro is here, and Marcus is here, Kabir, Johnny's here. What is this problem referred to? Illegal fishing, fish piracy, and what else? Just turn on your microphone and I'll help you.
Teacher?
Yes, Samir?
Yes, what does it mean, unregulated?
Unregulated?
Yes, unregulated.
Yeah, regulations are rules, and when you regulate something, you control something. You monitor it and control it. So it would be, unregulated is the opposite of that. Uncontrolled fishing. And can we keep working on this term that they use to describe the problem? Yeah, so we've got lots of students here. Please just go ahead and turn on your microphone, and you can point out one of the words. All you need to say is, Geoff, I have a question. If you need help with understanding one of the words. Yes, hello, Johnny?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes we can.
Yes. Sorry,
Can
I
you
was
point-
having trouble with my connection.
Okay, no problem. Can you point out
But
some of the
it's working
information?
right now. Yes, I was reading the information, and I think that United States and another part signed a joint agreement. You was talking about that, and this signing was accorded to Undersecretary of Commerce for Ocean and Atmosphere. You was talking about that.
Well, we're just trying.
That's
I'm
right.
just asking students to point out the important information here in this paragraph. And so, yes,
Okay.
it sounds like the person who signed the agreement for the United States was the Undersecretary of the Commerce for Oceans and Atmosphere, which must be a department of the United States. So Jane
exactly.
Lubchenco was the United States representative, the American
But
representative.
Jane Lubchenco is a woman?
Yes, Jane is a woman's name.
Okay.
Yeah. But and so thank you. And is there someone who can point out how do we refer to this problem? Wait, so Samir has asked about what unregulated means. What are some of the other words that we're talking about here? And so again, I'm waiting for Sandro or Marcus, Kabir, Johnny. Well, sorry, we spoke to Johnny. Ken Pham, can you point out some of the words that are important here?
Yeah, I think unregulated mean something is happen not always, not usually. It sometimes happen. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's a different word, Ken.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about irregular. So this is a different word. Unregulated means uncontrolled. What about this is what I'm asking people to focus on. So what does this sentence mean? Can someone please point out what this sentence means? So we have Christian.
Me, I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, Johnny.
Okay, teacher. The problem is also known as illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, or IUU.
Okay, good.
This part
IUU.
Yeah, IUU. This part
Okay.
is talking about the illegal fishing.
Good.
Is you can name this success like illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing.
Okay.
Okay.
So these are the three words. Now, do people understand what those words mean? We've talked about unregulated, which means uncontrolled. And I think people understand that illegal is something that is against the law. They are breaking the law. What about unreported? So, Christian, you were going to help us earlier?
Oh, okay, I think unreported is
Yeah.
when the 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 fishing is not obviously is not reported to the I don't know what is this word in English, but the organization
Sure, great.
That control the fishing.
Yeah, exactly. It could be the government, as you said. It could be an organization to the officials or to the authorities. Right. Okay, great. And so this is the problem. This is the problem. So let's thank you, everybody. And again, I want to be clear that I'm not asking anyone to say anything complicated, just to repeat and confirm that you understand the information in the paragraph that we're reading. And please, everyone is welcome to turn on their microphone and participate. And so what I would like to do is to ask Johnny, could you read this next piece of text for us, please?
Yes, teacher. Okay. Okay. Maria Damanaki, the commissioner, that's right?
Commissioner?
The commissioner for maritime affairs and fisheries, that's right?
Fisheries? Yeah, go ahead.
Fisher, okay.
Yeah.
Signed it for the European Union. They said the European Union and the United States are starting to identify illegal fishing ships and bar them from their ports. Countries are taking measures to document imported fish, they said.
Okay, great. Now let me help you with taking.
Okay.
Taking measures. This is quite common in English, to take measures. This is to take action, to identify. Identify and signed. Okay, signed. Great. All right, and so could someone point out some of the information here? Or if you have questions about the vocabulary, you can ask me about words or expressions that you don't quite understand.
What's bar them?
Yeah, so to bar them, the verb to bar?
Yes, to bar.
Yeah, so this means to prohibit them from coming into their ports, to exclude them, to not allow them to enter. You bar them. Mm-hmm.
Like putting bars, something like that?
Exactly, sure. It's kind of that idea. To eliminate them from coming in, to ban them.
I think.
Yes?
Yes.
Samir?
Yes. Maria Dominica.
Okay.
She's signed. She's commissioner of Europe. She signed this agreement to reduce the identity.
Sorry.
Illegal.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, she signed. The reason to sign, she want to reduce the identity illegal fishing ships.
Oh, to identify.
Teacher.
Yes, to identify illegal fishing ships.
I'll be with you, Johnny, in a second. What are we talking about here? This part here. This is what you were talking about, Samir. What does that information tell us?
To tell us who the person who signed this agreement.
Yeah.
From European Union.
Yes, good. The representative for the European Union was this woman who is the Commissioner for Maritime Affairs and Fisheries.
Yes.
So
name
do
Maya.
people, yeah, do people understand the word maritime? What is it associated with? I'm sorry, Samir?
The naval.
Naval, yeah.
Naval.
So, and maritime has to do with another word,
With
like the
sea.
Navy and Julissa?
Related with the sea or the ocean.
Yes, yeah, related to the sea or the ocean. Okay, great. And so those, I just wanted to go back. So they talk about the two people who signed the agreement. So this Jane Lubchenko represented the United States, and Maria Damanki, she represented the European Union. But this was just for the signing of the document, the signing of the agreement. I don't know how involved they were in creating the document.
I need.
Yes, sorry, Johnny, go ahead.
I need to get out, and I don't know if you can
Oh,
put the document on the Berlin chat.
so the document is in the Verbling chat box. I've pasted the entire document, not the link, but the document is there. Oh, okay, sorry, Johnny.
If you want, you can put again.
Yes, sure.
I can see it.
No problem. I'll try and post it in there again for you.
Okay. Thank you, teacher, and I hope to see you the next day.
Okay, great, Johnny. Thank you, as always.
Okay.
So, and what kinds of things are the countries going to do to limit this problem? So we've got Christian, and we've got Edward, and we've got Hatzel, and we've got Hein, and we've got Marcus.
My teacher?
Yes, yeah.
They want to reduce the to fight the identify legal fishing. And,
okay, so no, but wait a second. Let me help you, Samir, because what they're starting to do is to identify the illegal fishing ships.
Yes.
Okay, so the boats. And what are they going to do with them?
And they want to, I don't know, bar them. What does it mean, bar them?
Yeah, so to bar them, but what is the sentence? Maybe I could ask Marcus, could you please read this first sentence? I'm going to highlight it in yellow.
Yellow?
Yes. The color yellow?
They said.
Yes, please go ahead.
They said the European Union and the United States are starting to identify illegal fishing ships and bar them from the ports.
Okay, great. Now, how are we doing with vocabulary? So, what are ships? Is there anybody who can give me a synonym for ships? Yeah?
Yes, teacher. I think they mean they want to stay away
yes.
From the port.
Oh, okay, and what I want to do is
fishing.
Yeah, right. Now what I want to do is I want to try and get people involved in understanding this paragraph. So just what are ships? Could somebody give me another word for ships?
A boat.
A boat, right. And in English, a ship is larger than a boat. So a big boat is a ship. right. So what does it mean to identify?
In this case is, for example,
Yeah.
when when those countries detect one
Yes.
problem.
Great. So they're detecting these boats. They are identifying them as illegal fishing ships. All right. And then they're going to bar them from their ports. So what are ports?
Is the place where the boats or the ships arrive.
Excellent. So it's the place where the boats or ships arrive. And so they are barring them from the ports. They are not allowing them to use their ports. So that's the one step, okay, against these illegal fishing ships. All right, great. And what other measure are they doing? What else are they doing?
They are documenting the important fish.
Yes, absolutely. So when a ship brings fish into the country, what are they doing?
They are like counting the fishes or the numbers.
Yeah, fantastic. So they are recording the number and the species of the fish. Yeah, counting them and recording this information. So they're doing more of this. Right, great. Excellent. Now let's keep working on here. Let's keep moving on. And so I'd like to go to the next person. So Julissa, could you read this for us?
Yes. And they promise to seek a stronger enforcement of fishery management measures. Gerald Leib is Senior Officer for International Policy at the Pew Environment Group in Washington. Mr. Leib says pirate fishing exists only because illegal operators find a place to sell their fish. The pirate fishermen undermine any attempt at achieving sustainable fisheries.
And I'll get you to stop there. Thank you. All right. And so we have lots of vocabulary here. And so let's work on this paragraph. What are they saying here? Could someone point out one piece of information that they think is important? And do you have questions about the vocabulary? We have Mantien here.
Yeah, hello, teacher.
Yes, hello. Can you point out a piece of information in this paragraph?
Sorry, this paragraph have so many new words, so
okay.
I don't understand.
Well, can you point to a word that you would like to know?
Management.
Management?
Yes.
Okay, so this is managing the fishery management is to control or regulate or supervise the fishery industry, the fishing industry. So this is it's also a business term. Management are the people who control a company. Okay, thank you. And Rose, hello? Rose, are you there? Okay, and so I'm going to go to Hein Pham. Do you have a comment or a question?
Yeah, I want to ask about undermine.
Ah, okay, good.
Undermine, yeah.
Good. So, and just if we can ask you to please turn off your microphone now, Hein Pham. Thank you. Thank you. So, but what is the sentence here? And actually, Hein Pham, could I get you to read the sentence, please?
Yeah. The pirate fishermen undermine any attempt at achieving sustainable fisheries.
Sustainable.
That's right. Sustainable.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right. And so what are we talking about here? Could someone else help? So get some teamwork going on. I'll bring up that sentence again. Yes, Hatzel? We need some help here. We need some teamwork.
They are not letting they're not letting the fish grow because they are stealing it. Like
yes, okay, and
the
so
population is undermined. I think. No?
Yeah, all right. And so you're that's in this context, they are not allowing people to develop sustainable fisheries. What is and so they are destroying the attempts that people are making to create sustainable fisheries. Can someone else comment? To undermine is to what is it? You are not allowing something to work. So if someone is trying to help, you are trying to stop that person. You're undermining their efforts to create a sustainable fishery. This is the idea. They are destroying people's abilities to create a sustainable fishery. But what is a sustainable fishery? Can someone help us with that idea?
Okay, I think
Yes.
that is a good business for the pirates.
Yeah.
Pirates. Okay, that is a good business for the pirates, and I and they want to steer in that business.
Okay, so they want to steal the fish, but we need some help to work on the term sustainable fisheries. And again, if people can see the text in the Verbling chat box, you can do some translating of the words that you don't understand. But what is a sustainable fishery?
It's maybe the fishery that respects some rules for not end or not to finish with all the species in the sea to have for the future.
Yes, great. So what fishermen want to do is to create a sustainable fishery where you can continue fishing for the future. But right now, the pirate fishermen are stealing extra fish, and the fisheries are going to be destroyed. They're not going to last. It's not going to be sustainable. This is the idea. Okay? And so, great. So pirate fishermen are destroying people's attempts to achieve, to have success in creating a sustainable fishery. Now, what about some of the earlier information? What about this sentence here? What are they talking about here? Yes? Sorry, yeah, Hatem?
It says
yeah.
that pirates have their business because they have places to sell the fishes they are catching.
Their catch,
Their
their fish. Absolutely. Okay, good. All right, so if you can eliminate this, if you can ban the pirate fishermen from entering ports and selling their catch, this is a way of eliminating the problem. All right, good. Let's keep working here. And now let me see. Mantien, could you read this next piece of text for us, please?
Yeah, okay. They undermine the effort of those fishermen who are playing by the rules to legally market the fish they catch. Illegal fishing reduce market price, making it harder for those who follow the law to complete. It can also increase the risk that fisheries will collapse. 3 billion people depend on seafood as their main source of protein.
Good, excellent. Let me help you with compete. Compete.
Compete.
Legal, or sorry, illegal.
Illegal.
Okay, thank you. Great.
Yeah,
all right, and so we have some good English here to study. So can someone point out something? If you have questions about the vocabulary, you can ask me. What parts of this paragraph do you think are important? So Edward, you're there, and Marcus and Rose, are you there, Rose?
Yes.
And the other students? Yes. Oh, hello, Rose. Welcome.
Yes, hello. Sorry.
Can you point out something that you feel is important in this paragraph, or do you have any questions?
Well, no. I think I can understand this.
Yeah, but can you please repeat something that you think is important in this paragraph? Can you help the other students to understand?
Okay. Well, I think it's the important one is it can also increase the risk that fisheries will collapse. So
okay.
it
Right.
will be collapsed and it will be in danger.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. And what would be so terrible about the fisheries collapsing?
Okay. Well, I'm reading right now because I didn't hear it.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine.
Sorry.
And that's fine. I just wanted, you're there, you can help us. And is there someone else? What would be the result? What would be the negative effect of the fisheries collapsing?
I think the result
Yes.
3 billion people will be unemployed. I think that's
3 billion people will. Could you repeat what you said, please?
Will be unemployed.
Unemployed. Ah, okay. Now that's a very good point. All right, but let me ask you to read this sentence again, please, Hein.
3 billion people depend on seafood as their main source of protein.
Okay, so what does this mean? Their main source of protein.
Oh, I think that's 3 billion people use fish as food daily.
Okay.
Yeah.
So excellent. Great job. So we're not talking about 3 billion people being unemployed. That was an excellent word to use. But we're talking about 3 billion people going hungry, not having enough food. And so this is the danger. This is why we need to protect the fisheries. Okay, great job, everybody. So who is going to be unemployed? But who are these pirate fishermen damaging? Who are they affecting? Yes?
Okay, the problem.
Yeah, great. Christian.
The problem is if I am a fisherman, legal fisherman, and I
Yes, great.
in the market I put my fish, for example, for $2, and you
Yes.
are illegal fisherman, and you put your fish in $1. I can't compete with you for the cost of the fish.
Yes, exactly, because you may be paying extra money to have a license so that you can fish legally, right? And they can't compete. And you, your example was excellent, thank you. You are one of the fishermen who is playing by the rules. People understand that? To play by the rules?
This is an expression?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an expression.
Okay.
And sorry, yes. And what does it mean?
To follow the rules and the law? Okay.
Yeah, to follow the rules and to do things legally. So they're playing by the rules and they are legally marketing the fish that they catch. So great, excellent job. All right, so this is the negative impact that illegal fishing has. And so let's keep going here. And we've got someone else who can do some reading for us. Marcus, could you please read this for us?
Yes. Mr. Lubchenko said that millions of tons of seafood pirated each year may represent as much as 40% of the total catching in some fisheries. The new agreement aims for greater action by government to prevent illegal operators from making a profit. For example, port officials can prevent them from landing at the ports to sell their catch.
All right, great job. Now let me just help you with 2 words. This is Ms. It's pronounced Ms. Now remember, we're talking about a woman. And so this is not Miss. It's not an unmarried woman. It's not Mrs. A married woman. It is Ms. So it is a generic term used to describe a woman. It is used to describe a woman, and it does not say whether she is single or married. All right.
When the woman is married, how is it?
Yes, so it's pronounced Mrs. and it's written like this. I put it into the chat box. When a woman is unmarried, it's Miss. But if a woman does not want to be referred to as either of those, many women object to that. They don't want to be referred to as someone who is single or married. They use Ms., which is pronounced like this, Ms. It's MS.
What does mean aims?
Aims, good. So let's read the sentence though. So where is it?
Aims.
Yeah, but can you start reading the sentence that it's in? Ah, there it is. Okay, good. Go ahead, please.
The new agreement aims for greater action by government to prevent illegal operators from making a profit.
Yes, okay. So to aim at doing something, this is a verb, and it has to do with this is what you hope to do. This is what your plan is. This is what your objective is. So this is the purpose of what they're doing. They are aiming to prevent these illegal operators from making a profit.
All right.
Yeah, they're hoping that this is what they're trying to do. This is what they're aiming to do. Good question. And it's a very common word in English. Now, people understand what making a profit is? Okay.
Like making money?
Absolutely, thank you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what was this first statistic that Ms. Lubchenko talked about?
I think she talked about the number of illegal fishing. It was millions of tons of seafood, represent as much as 40% of the legal fishing.
Oh, okay. Now, but what does she mean here? Because we looked at this statistic earlier. So overall, as sorry, where was it here? Overall, as an average, they're talking about the fact that 20% of all fish caught in the world are caught illegally. So then what is the American representative? Her name is Jane Lubchenko. What is Ms. Lubchenko talking about specifically here? Why does she mention 40% of the total catch?
I think she said about seafood pirated.
I'm sorry, it's a little hard for me to understand you.
She talked about seafood pirated.
Yeah. Pirated seafood?
Pirated seafood,
okay.
Yes.
But overall, on average, internationally, or yeah.
Yes, she's talking internationally.
No, so I don't. So she's not talking about internationally, because that's 20%. But there was somebody who wanted to make a comment. Yes, someone else wanted to make a comment.
Fisheries.
Oh, Rose, could you say it again, please? Sorry, we're having trouble hearing you, Rose. Yeah. I'm sorry, Rose. We're having trouble hearing you.
I'm sorry that. Okay. She was talking about some fisheries, not all of it, not all over it.
All right.
Just some.
Yeah, exactly. Some specific fisheries, and this would be the species of fish, perhaps. The problem of illegal fishing is up to 40% in some fisheries. So it's a very serious problem in some areas. Okay, great. So, and this sentence here is a repetition of what we read earlier. Yeah. Marcus, could you read this sentence again for us, the final sentence, please? For example,
port officials can prevent them from landing at the port to sell their catch.
Yeah, great. So what we're talking about is banning them from their ports. Yeah, not permitting them to land, to come ashore. Okay, great. So let's keep going on here. This is the last part. Rose, could you read some of this text for us, please?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Where are we? Let me see.
Gerald Leap.
Okay, Gerald Leap says honest fishermen are not the only ones affected by the action of fish pirates. They undermine the efforts of scientists to set quotas to make sure that stocks of fish do not go extinct. And they undermine those regulators who are trying to determine who should catch what and who to divide up what should be a sustainably managed catch.
Okay. And yeah, go ahead, please, with the last two sentences. Yeah.
These are pirates in the truest sense of the word. They are literally stealing the fish for VOA special. Oh,
no, that's fine. We can eliminate that. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right, great. And so what are we talking about here?
Okay.
So do people have questions? What do you think?
What are the quotas?
Quotas. So the QU has the KW sound. Quotas.
Quotas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, and does anyone know what quotas are?
A limit of quantity?
Yes, a limit, a quantity. In this case, it might be numbers. Yeah, numbers of fish. Yeah. And so what some other important information, people?
What does stocks mean?
Stocks. Good. All right, good question. So we're talking about stocks of fish. This would be the number of fish, the supply of fish, the amount of fish that are in the ocean. We often refer to that as fish stocks. So the population of fish. And what sentence is that? Hatzel, could you read the sentence that's part of?
They undermine the efforts of scientists to set quotas to make sure that stocks of fish do not go extinct.
Right. Okay, this is what we're talking about, sustainable fisheries. They don't want the population of fish to go extinct. All right? So the pirates are undermining the efforts of scientists. And what else? Yeah? Thank you for your question. What about some more of the information here? Edouard, you've been very quiet. Do you have a comment? Would you like to point out one of the statements?
That the efforts of the science is to maintain the balance between the extraction of the fish from the ocean and the stocks of the population of the fish in the sea.
Fantastic. Yeah, great. I mean, and in this case, you know, in the sentence here, it's sort of the regulators who are probably scientists as well. And they're trying to find a balance between the catch and trying to sustainably manage it. All right, great. And so I'll turn off the screen share there, but thank you so much for your participation. That was hard work, and I don't have the document uploaded for you, but I want to put in the link, the YouTube link to the video. So if you want, when you have free time, you can watch this YouTube video and review the information that we have read this hour. So great. Thank you, everybody, for your hard work. And I hope to see you again in another class. Thank you.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.